Good morning, everybody. What's up, my mermaid babes? So I wanted to go live this morning. I didn't think that I would have time. I know it's kind of late in the morning, but I've been staying up a little bit too late, and so I just woke up about an hour ago. But I wanted to go live in this group because mostly for me, and I'm going to talk about myself, which is kind of annoying, I feel like, but hopefully it's only because I think it will help me feel better and hopefully realize that you aren't alone if any of you guys feel like this ever. So I'm going to tie this back into how this has to do with clean eating and how this has anything to do with what you put in your body and how you move your body. And I've been feeling kind of, I don't know why I started the mermaid theme style. I'm not like super into mermaids. I don't ever post mermaid shit. I just wanted to pick a theme, I guess. And so being that today's day 2 on our journey and I haven't eaten completely clean, like I had top ramen last night, but it was like a better quality top ramen, I guess you could say. But that being said, is I've been thinking kind of about the mermaid theme a little bit and what it means, and this might be getting a little bit deep, but I think one reason that females are attracted to the whole mermaid thing is because in our true essence, like in our core, what we really want to feel is free and sexy, right? And I think I know mermaids embody those qualities like through and through, like that's who they are. And so I think sometimes though that we can get stuck in a situation of our lives and we can feel trapped, much like maybe a mermaid feels trapped in the sea or whatever, right? Can't go walk around on land. And so I was thinking about that a little bit and how I've been feeling like that. So, depression is super scary. Anxiety is super scary. And it's not something that we talk about enough. And I've kind of avoided talking about on my posts and on my social media and just how I run my business in the last maybe year or so, mostly because my intention was I didn't want to attract people that were depressed, only because to be completely honest, I didn't believe that was a good thing to put out there, because I just wanted to be more positive, and I didn't want to I don't know, I just didn't want to talk about it anymore. But the truth is that is a huge part of my story, and lately I've been feeling really stuck in my situation. And I don't know if this ever happens to you, but sometimes I get in this place in my life where there isn't it doesn't seem, from my perspective, I somehow get in a negative mindset where it legit does not seem that there's a lot of positivity going on in my life, and that, there's nothing, thankfully, super awful going on. It could always be worse, but I just feel like the negative is piling on each other every single day. And almost like you can't catch a break, and it's all of these bills may be coming out from nowhere, and you're you were doing great, and you're what the fuck, why? And then every day you wake up and it's something new. And so I was gonna go live after my workout and try to give you some positive message, but I think that what social media really needs is just for people to be real. And I realize that my purpose is not to filter on who I want to connect with, because that is not who I was before I was a coach. Before I was a coach, I was depressed. I was really anxious. I had really bad anxiety. I had panic attacks almost every night when I would come home from work. And sometimes in the car, they'd start in the car, and I'd have to run into my house and hurry and take my medicine. And I don't have to live that way anymore, yet anxiety and depression does pop its head out once in a while. And whether you call it that or you deal with it in a different way, I think we all have forms of worrying, of over worrying, of not being super positive. And I just want people to know that that's okay, and that that's totally normal, and I think the more that we can connect with that and focus on areas in our lives that we can control, and not only that we can control, but that we can challenge ourselves in a crazy fucking way, because that is what's going to spark our endorphins up. That's what's going to get us to a better place where we can be more creative, where we can be more courageous and show up and be more confident and make more money and pay our bills and do whatever we want. And all of that is accessible to us, and I completely believe that, like from my toes to my fingertips, like I can feel that. I know that. And so sometimes it's hard to take that first move and that first right step, and you know, sometimes I get in a space of like, can I really help people? You know, am I really helping people? And I guess that's how you know that your purpose is to serve others, when you start to feel like, fuck, am I doing enough? You know, am I really getting to people? But I know that like going live is going to do that. So I don't really know what I have to offer except my example of pulling myself out of whatever place that I'm in right now, because it doesn't feel good. But there were times where I would sit in this place and I'd sit here for years, and I don't have to live like that anymore. I can snap out of it. And we do have the ability to change our state instantly. And that's what I learned when I went to Tony Robbins 2 years ago. And I did the full immersion seminar, and we learned how to change our states. And we learned that we are in control of our emotions way more than we think we are. So that's why I work out at home. That's why I'm working at home today. I missed my workout yesterday, so I'm going to do it today. Tomorrow I'm excited because I get to go meal prepping. I have this amazing water filter alkaline system that someone gave to me for free. I've like out of nowhere, so I have to install that. So, but I've been like dreading it because I'm worried I won't be able to figure out. Yet I'm like missing the whole piece of the fact that someone gave it to me for free, and I'm going to have amazing water that is going to absorb easily in my digestive system, and my whole body is just going to operate at a completely new level. I know it. Yeah, you know, so sometimes you just have to take a second to realize that you have stuff to look forward to. I get to start my new amazing vegetarian meal plan tomorrow, the one that I posted for all of you guys. I'm going to go live. I don't work tomorrow. I'm going to go live and share that meal prep experience to help other people who need to lose weight, because I know how it feels to feel uncomfortable, and I know that I can help people. I need to know that I can help people because it makes me feel better. It keeps me going. So yeah, I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm going to New Orleans with my team next month. That is insane. It's coming up so quickly. That is going to be a spark of like inspiration. And there's always this like lull during June that I get, because like I know that trip's coming up, and I just came off of the Success Club trip, and so I'm like in real life for a little bit before I go and travel. So yeah, I hope you guys all find something to be grateful for. I'm going to do my workout real quick before I go to work so I'm not late, and I hope this helps you guys, and I love you so much.